Why is it so hard to like your parents sometimes? This is day 8 of me speaking to the camera until I get better at speaking. Today was a pretty productive day, I'd say. Like, even though I didn't wake up super early, I still did the things that I needed to do, the things that I said I would do. And and I'd say I was pretty proud of that. Yeah. But this is probably going to be the first video I actually did a rant. Because, yeah, today was quite annoying. It had to do with, I guess, my relationships. So yeah, today I pretty much spent the whole day cleaning the room. I feel like it was a long time since I've actually cleaned up like my office room, where I share with my dad. And yeah, I did a lot of the cleaning and rearranged, I guess, the whole room, because you could really see like the amount of dust that has been accumulated, and it looked like it has been neglected for like years, even though it's only been months since I've last cleaned it. But yeah, to really get into like the main sauce of the rant was when my dad came home from work. I usually say hi to him like when he comes home, and when he saw me, he was, I guess, visibly upset with what I've done. To be fair, he has the right, I guess, to get mad because I didn't necessarily ask for permission. I kind of just acted on my own will, and he asked me that why I moved the room around and, turned the camera off. I told him I just wanted a little privacy while, cleaning up the room, and I obviously needed to turn the camera off because I had to remove all the wires and the cabling and stuff so I can like do proper cable management, and that was my reasoning. And even though I wasn't too affected by it, I just got quite upset because with these kinds of things, like, for some reason my parents can have such a bipolar, I guess, like reaction. Like, 1 minute they'll be fine, and like the next minute they can like switch up. Um, I get that they're quite tired from work, and I guess the stress that comes along with the adult life. But also, it's like it's hard to understand that in the moment when you just got visibly attacked. But yeah, I mean, I guess I just had a very very, very distant relationship, in the sense where I've never really been super open or like be myself with them, or like the real me. And I've just never felt safe to be sharing like the problems I'd be facing, or I guess the plans that I have for myself. Because whenever I do bring it up, it tends to be questioned and they seem to be very pessimistic about things. And so instead of bringing it up, I just don't say anything. And with that, it just, they started to feel a lot more distance with me. And my mom said that even though that I live with them and that I'm there, it's like I'm not there with the way and how distant I am with them. Which, yeah, she is right, but also it's like hard, you know? Like, why would you want to be with someone when they're just giving you a hard time? Like, I'm not saying I don't give them a hard time, but it's like, I think it's a lot better if we just didn't interact in the sense where none other problems would arise. Which sucks because, you know, you're living with them and you kind of just have to live with it. And it's not like I can, like, say, like, my true intentions because whatever I say would probably offend them and I'm just not ready to be exiled. There's so many things that I want to do that I do not want to share with them because I don't want my feelings and thoughts to be confused with their feelings and thoughts. But man, yeah, it can be quite hard to have that kind of relationship. But I mean, whatever. Like, I've kind of learned like this philosophy for myself, which is internal and external. And basically, what it means is whatever, anything that I do and that I have control over is internal, and everything else is external. An example of that would be my parents' reaction or their feelings and thoughts are all external, and it's something that is out of my control. But what I can control is how I respond to them, and I guess how I take their words and, you know, take them to account. Even though it's very hard because I am human, it's just like a really good philosophy to live by because a lot of things in life is in your hands. It's just best to not let the external things get into you. So, yeah. Especially with, I guess, nowadays where people have big goals and dreams, you often share it, but actually have no receipts to, you know, show for, which sucks. So I'm a big believer that if you're gonna do something big, or just anything in general, it's best to just keep it to yourself and wait for the results to show. Because I feel like action speaks so much louder than words. Like, there can never be more of a factual statement. Even though it's hard to not share things, it's just really better for yourself and, I guess, for other people. And yeah, to conclude my day 8, internal, external. I hope you guys had a good day. Have a good day.